Hello and welcome back to Mr. English Easy. I'm Mr. James. Today we're going to learn Think in English in 30 days with a simple daily practice method you can start using right now. Maybe you already know that thinking in English helps you speak faster and more naturally. But knowing this and actually doing it are two different things. Today I'm going to give you something different, not just the idea, but a real structured plan, a method you can follow for the next 30 days, step by step, to build this skill properly. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand exactly what to do in week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. No guessing, no confusion, just a clear path forward, one small step at a time. So relax, grab a cup of tea or coffee if you'd like, and let's begin. Here's a question for you. Have you ever tried to build a new habit, felt on day 1, and then, by day 5, you completely forgot about it? This happens to almost everyone. The problem usually isn't motivation. The problem is having no clear plan. Today, that changes. I'm giving you a simple, realistic, week-by-week method. Nothing complicated, nothing overwhelming, just small daily actions that build real results over 30 days. I love this lesson because it's different from a normal English class. This is more like a training plan, similar to how an athlete trains for a race. We're not going to rush. We're going to build your thinking in English skill gradually so it actually sticks. Let's start with a simple warm-up. I want you to think about your daily routine without saying anything out loud yet. Just picture your morning, waking up, getting ready, having breakfast. Now here's the challenge. Pause the video and try to describe just one part of that routine out loud, in English, in one simple sentence. Great. Whatever you said, however simple it was, that's exactly the muscle we're going to strengthen over the next 30 days. Let me share a story with you. I once worked with a student named Farah. Farah wanted to think in English, but she tried to do everything at once: grammar, vocabulary, listening, speaking, all in one day. Within a week, she felt exhausted and gave up. So we tried something different. We broke the goal into 4 simple weeks, each with one clear focus. Farah followed this plan, a little every day, and by day 30, something had changed. She wasn't translating anymore. English thoughts were just appearing. Let's walk through exactly what Farah did, week by week. Week 1. Naming what you see. The first week is the easiest, and it builds your foundation. Every day for just 5 minutes, look around you and silently name things in English. Not sentences yet, just words. For example, look at your surroundings right now. Repeat after me. Table, phone, window. Say it with me. Table, phone, window. This simple habit trains your brain to connect images directly to English words without translating first. In week 2, we move from single words to short actions. Throughout your day, describe what you're doing in a simple sentence. For example, while making tea, you might think, I'm boiling water. While walking to work, you might think, I'm walking fast today. Let's practice this. Imagine you're washing your hands. Repeat after me. I'm washing my hands. Say it with me. I'm washing my hands. Excellent. Now imagine you're putting on your shoes. Say it with me. I'm putting on my shoes. Week 3. Asking yourself questions. Now let's move on to week 3. This week is about thinking in questions, not statements. Ask yourself simple English questions throughout your day, even if you don't answer them fully. For example, what's next? Where's my phone? What time is it? Let's practice. Imagine you're wondering about the weather. Repeat after me. Is it cold today? Say it with me. Is it cold today? Dancing does. This trains your brain to process English quickly, in small useful chunks, instead of slow, complete sentences. Week 4. Reacting in English. Ready for the next challenge? In week 4, we add emotion and reaction. When something happens during your day, good or bad, react to it silently in English. For example, if you spill your coffee, you might think, "Oh no, that's annoying." If you get good news, you might think, "That's great." Let's practice. Imagine you just finished a difficult task. Repeat after me. Finally, I finished it. Say it with me. Finally, I finished it. By combining all 4 weeks together, naming, narrating, questioning, and reacting, you build a complete thinking in English habit, piece by piece. Let's look closely at 5 important words from today's lesson. Word 1. Routine, meaning the regular things you do every day. Simple explanation, your normal daily pattern, like waking up, eating, and working. Example sentence. My morning routine includes coffee and a short walk. Repeat after me. Routine. Pronunciation tip. Stress on the second part. Routine. Word 2. Gradually. Meaning slowly, over time, little by little. Simple explanation, not all at once, but step by step. Example sentence. Her English improved gradually over 30 days. Repeat after me, gradually. Pronunciation tip, 4 syllables, smooth flow, gradually. Word 3, foundation. Meaning, the base or starting point of something. Simple explanation. The strong first part that everything else is built on. Example sentence. Week 1 builds the foundation for the whole method. Repeat after me. Foundation. Pronunciation tip. Stress on the second part. Foundation. Word 4. React. Meaning, to respond to something that happens. Simple explanation. Your immediate thought or feeling after an event. Example sentence. I react in English now, without thinking twice. Repeat after me. React. Pronunciation tip. Stress on the second part. React. Word 5. Consistent. Meaning, doing something the same way, regularly, over time. Simple explanation. Staying steady with a habit, day after day. Example sentence. Being consistent matters more than being perfect. Repeat after me. Consistent. Pronunciation tip. Stress on the second part. Consistent. Speaking practice. Let's practice speaking out loud. I'll give you a situation from our 4-week method, and you respond using the right technique. Situation 1. Week 1 style. Look around you right now and name 3 objects out loud in English. Situation 2. Week 2 style. Describe an action you're doing right now, out loud, in 1 sentence. Situation 3. Week 4 style. Think of something good that happened today and react to it out loud in English. Wonderful! You just practiced all 3 stages of this method in under a minute. Listening practice. Let's do a short listening exercise. Listen carefully, and then I'll ask you 2 questions. On day 20, Farah walked into a coffee shop. She looked at the menu and thought, "What should I order?" She smiled and thought, "This smells amazing." Then she ordered confidently, in English, without translating a single word. Question 1. What week's technique did Farah use when she thought, "What should I order?" Question 2. How did Farah feel when she smelled the coffee? Pause the video and answer both questions out loud. Great listening. Farah used the week 3 technique, asking herself a question, and she felt that the coffee smelled amazing, which is a natural week 4 reaction. Pronunciation practice. Let's work on a common sound today. The short I sound in words like this, quick and think. This sound is short and relaxed. Let's start slowly. E, E, E. Now the full word, slowly, quick. Say it with me, quick. Now at natural speed, quick. One more time, quick. Let's try another word. Slowly. The S, in, K. Now the full word, think. Say it with me, think. Great work. Keep this sound short and light. Don't stretch it too long. Common mistakes. Let's look at a few common mistakes learners make with this 30-day method. Björn. Wrong. Trying to practice all 4 weeks at once on day 1. Correct. Following one focus per week in order. Why? Learning gradually, one layer at a time, builds a much stronger and more lasting habit than trying to master everything immediately. Wrong. Practicing only when you remember, with no regular time. Correct. Choosing a specific moment each day, like during breakfast or your commute. Why? Consistency at the same time each day turns practice into an automatic habit, rather than something you have to remember. Wrong. Giving up after missing 1 or 2 days. Correct. Simply continuing the next day without guilt or restarting from 0. Why? Progress isn't about perfection. A missed day doesn't erase your progress. It's the overall pattern over 30 days that matters most. Let's quickly review what we've learned so far. We learned a 4-week method, naming objects in week 1, narrating actions in week 2, asking questions in week 3, listening challenge. In Farah's coffee shop story, what did she think when she smelled the coffee? Say your answer out loud. Pronunciation challenge. Say the word think 3 times, using the short I sound. Wonderful job! You're actively building this skill, one small step at a time. Let's bring everything together. Today we learned a complete 30-day method to think in English. Week 1 for naming objects, Week 2 for narrating actions, Week 3 for asking questions, and Week 4 for reacting naturally. We reviewed 5 new vocabulary words, and we practiced the short I sound together. I want you to remember something important. 30 days sounds like a long time, but each day only requires a few small minutes of practice. You're not trying to become perfect overnight. You're building one small habit, layer by layer, day by day. If you miss a day, that's completely normal. Just come back the next day and continue. What matters most is showing up consistently, even imperfectly. That consistency is what creates real change by day 30. Here is your homework for today. Speaking task. Starting today, begin week 1 of this method. Spend 5 minutes naming objects around you in English out loud. Writing task. Write down your daily practice time. For example, every morning after breakfast, and write it somewhere you'll see it every day. Try to follow this plan honestly for the next 30 days, 1 week at a time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm genuinely excited for you to start this 30-day journey. Remember, real change happens through small, steady steps, not big, rushed efforts. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to watch another lesson here on Mr. English Easy. I have more lessons ready to support you throughout your English learning journey. I'm Mr. James, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing, keep going, and I'll talk to you soon.